Colorado Springs Police Department got a little bigger today as it celebrated a new set of recruits graduating from the academy.
But this graduation comes at a time of nationwide divide between law enforcement and those in the communities they serve. Even here in Colorado, police accountability and reform remain major issues. KRDO News Channel 13's Chase Golightly joins us live with comments from those recruits and one county sheriff about the impact the past few months have had on law enforcement. Chase.
Bart, Heather, a recent report says more than 200 Colorado police officers and sheriff's deputies have resigned or retired since protests started here. And academy leaders say the riots did have an impact on these recruits.
A new group of Colorado Springs police officers are getting ready to take watch. Today, 30 recruits turned officers graduated from the police academy. A smaller class size than what Lieutenant Corey Hutchison, the director of the academy, usually sees.
Our last class was 68, and that was the largest class that we ever started with. Our typical size is anywhere from 35 to 45.
COVID-19 changed the way these recruits were trained, but that wasn't the only change these future officers witnessed. Violent riots against police brutality sparking across the country, including here in Colorado Springs, leading to a sweeping statewide police reform bill that changes how law enforcement operate. And a police oversight commission now enacted here in the Springs. While it didn't lead to any recruits dropping out, Hutchison says it did affect them.
We had several conversations with them throughout the academy while some of the protests were going on. And we talked to them about how important it was to have quality people on a police force.
However, Teller County Sheriff Jason MIKESELL says it is happening.
We're already hearing from people that we had originally started talking to about going into law enforcement saying, I don't want to do this.
And not only to recruits.
And then you're also seeing a large group, those that were ready for retirement, dropping their papers saying, hey, I'm not going to continue to deal with this.
But these new officers want to show residents there are those who genuinely care about their communities.
I mean, everybody's got their First Amendment rights and they can feel and believe how they choose. We hope that we can change their opinion of police.
The reason I wanted to join was just to show people like it's not always going to be that way. There are people out here, we care about the community, the police officers, we care, and we want to do right by you.
Now, these officers still have a few weeks of training left, but we are told they will start their patrols by the end of this month. Reporting live in the studio, Chase Golightly, KRDO News Channel 13.